Hey, what's up, nation? So as you guys know, I'm back from the Arnold, and I want to share with you some progress that I'm noticing doing my own cheat and recover program. Now, obviously, I've been doing this now for about 2 months. That I have to say, for the last week and a half, I was barely able to work out. And that got me worried because a lot of times when I'm not able to work out as hard as I want to for over a week, I start to notice like significant drops in my strength. And obviously, guys, when you're not going to the gym, you're not gonna feel as full either. You know, you're always gonna feel a bit smaller because you will be, because your muscles are gonna start to deflate a tiny bit because you're not using them, you know, and putting them through the ringer like you normally would. And so I was in New York, I had a bunch of meetings and whatnot. I did a lot of driving, a lot of flying, didn't get a lot of sleep. I was still keeping my calories up. I was able to at least keep that down, and my workouts were very sporadic. Like I did, you know, a few things here and there when I got home at my gym, nothing crazy. And then when I was at the Arnold Classic, obviously we had that contest where I was racing people, pushing that sled and pulling the sled, had like 225 on it. And believe it or not, that actually gave me a pretty good workout. By the third day, my back was really sore. But, you know, there was no like steady program that I was following. It was more just kind of like hit or miss type of workouts. And then we went obviously to Powerhouse, me and my buddies Mike and Steve. And it ended up being just kind of like, you know, whatever you can get your hands on, that was the exercise we were doing at that time. So we hit a little bit of chest, a little bit of back, a little bit of abs, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of legs, a little bit of calves. So just hit kind of a little bit of everything. And I was definitely not doing cheat and recover. I just didn't have the energy in me to do any cheat reps at that gym. Or the room, mind you, it was so packed. But usually when I travel and I do events like this, and I'm super busy for a week, when I come back to the gym, that first day back is always just like a super like hardcore grind for me. And although it was still a grind, I do have to say that I was very surprised at how much of my strength I retained compared to, you know, how it used to be for me. Because like I said before, I was always doing a lot of like really high volume training. I was never really, I mean, I was obviously training heavy, guys, but I wasn't doing the cheat reps where I was basically forcing super heavy negatives on every exercise that I do. And I have to say, at the Arnold, a lot of you guys that came up to me and we chatted a bit, I was happy to hear that you were trying my cheat and recover workouts. And even the people who told me that they had been trying them out were telling me the same exact things that I've been telling you guys, like how phenomenal the workouts are, how much of a change they notice in like just a month of doing cheat and recover. Like, it really does work. You're overstimulating your muscles, putting them through, you know, basically training they've never been through before, because obviously if you can't do full range of motion all the way up and all the way down on the exercise, you would have to lower the weight. But by doing the cheat reps, you're able to have someone step in and spot you and push you through heavy weights you couldn't normally do on your own. And so last night, for those of you guys who watched my Facebook live feed in my studio, me and a few of my buddies were doing chest and triceps. And I started out a little bit more conservative than I would normally be. I just went to 105s on my dumbbell chest press, and what I was basically doing was super slow negative on the way down. Then my buddy would come in and bring me right back to the top. And by the time I got to my third set, I was doing the 120s, and I was able to handle that on my slow negatives and do that for my cheat, and then handle my recover. On my recover reps, I think I was doing 70. So for those of you guys who still know what I'm talking about, I basically did 8 reps with 120-pound dumbbells, had my spotter push me back to the top in every single one. As soon as I finished those 8 reps, I grabbed 70-pound dumbbells and then did 8 more repetitions on my own. So I'm fusing volume with overload training on the negative. And so it felt great, and I feel really great today too. And I stepped on the scale, and I'm still at 178, and that's about where I was when I talked to you guys last time. So typically I would go on a trip and come home and be a few pounds lighter because I'm on my feet all day and I'm not training. I'm usually not eating as much. But like I said, I want to get to 185. So I've been eating a shitload everywhere. We went to the same restaurant every single day on our break. Went to this place called Max and Irma's. I just like stuffed my face as much as I could. When the shows were over, I stuffed my face. During the shows, I was stuffing my face with like protein bars and protein shakes and all kinds of stuff. And I still have my abs, and I'm pretty excited about that. I was aware it was when I come home. I mean, I can push it out, kinda. But I was worried I was gonna come home and like the lines are gonna be fading. I know. I had problems, right? Whatever, moving on. But for those of you guys who haven't tried the cheat and recover yet, I mean, you're gonna see phenomenal results. And now that I'm home and I'm not traveling for a good 2 months, what I plan on doing is really perfecting this program. I'm still going to be doing the cheat and recover vlogs that you guys have been seeing, but I've had a lot of requests from you guys, and this is something that I wanted to do even before I got the request, but I've had a lot of requests from you guys to turn this into a 12-week transformation challenge workout where I provide an actual schedule and, you know, various workouts to do throughout the 3 months. So that's going to be the next big project, and I'm really excited about it. Like I said, it's been working phenomenal for me. My other programs are great too. If you guys are doing the push-pull legs or you're doing the 5-day split, those programs are phenomenal on their own. Guys, always remember that, you know, it's good to change things up every now and again. So if you're doing those ones, stick with it, finish that one off, and then come to here. But you can still take those programs, you can adjust them a little bit if you want to throw some cheat reps in as well. And I can help you with that on my website if you need some help. But overall, I would say the gains are starting to, well, not starting, continuing to look real good. I'm feeling phenomenal. I've been wearing those superhero shirts all the time, focusing on really filling them out as much as I can, and I'm pretty pumped. The workouts have been going great. I love it. It's a good time, and I'm glad to see so many of you guys are seeing results too. So if you have any questions about it, definitely let me know down in that comment section below. But like I said, now that I'm back, gonna be turning it up a notch, gonna make sure I'm pumping out at least 3 to 4 videos a week for you guys. So if there's certain specific things you want to see or want me to talk about, make sure you leave those comments down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, more good stuff coming soon. See ya.